Bob Dylan, a mutual friend of ours, we wish, said everybody's got to serve somebody. So does that mean even the mayor of the airways does? Hi, I'm Pastor Richard Demsick, and I'm here with Rhett Palmer, the mayor of the airways, the publisher of Vero's Voice magazine, and all around.
And friend of Richard's.
Yep, friend of mine. And we're here for the Gospel Minute. Today's Gospel is John 8:47 through 59. And in it, Jesus talks about glory and how to get glory. And he talks about someone who glorifies themselves. Well, they don't have it. So in that discussion, I thought of no better person to talk about humility than Rhett Palmer.
Oh, God, help us all. One time Elvis Presley was having a concert. And I've actually met somebody who was in the audience. I think I met two people in the audience that night. And they were holding up signs that says, Elvis is king. He stopped the show and said, please put down those signs. There's only one king.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm not him. It's Jesus,
Yeah. And one of the things that you do in your life is you interview sometimes very famous people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if that's something that increases your humility or makes it harder to be humble.
I think that when you get up close and, you realize the frailty of humans. I've always been one to fawn over the rich and famous when I was younger. And now, it's kind of sobering to find out that people are born with feet of clay. We all have feet of clay, and nobody on this earth is any better than anybody else. We all have different giftings. We tend to go, whoa, I wish I had that gift. Yeah, well, that person doesn't have your gift. Somebody can paint, somebody can sing, somebody can deal well with money, somebody can be an astronaut. There's all kinds of things. There's lots of stuff. There's more stuff you can't do than you can do. So we're all in need of each other.
That's right. And it's when we start loving each other and seeing the different aspects that someone else has maybe and helping them in their task that we end up really being successful.
Teachability. I mean, humility is teachability. It's written in the scriptures. Humility, I believe it's in Proverbs. Humility is before riches, honor, and life. Now, I'm not suggesting that I have humility. I think I would, some other things may have come my way had I been more humble.
Yeah, and if we really want to go from glory to glory in our life, I think that we need to look at giving back to others.
Well,
staying humble.
Yep, you're what is it, summa cum laude?
Yeah, I graduated summa cum laude.
Okay, so you could be haughty intellectually.
I could.
Instead, something has happened. I know your mother had a grand influence on you, but something has happened where you learned you wanted to not only have an intellectual, typical IQ, but you wanted to work on your emotional IQ, or you might say your people IQ.
And I actually say that I think I am less intelligent intellectually because I have focused more on just loving others, but I'm better at that, and I'd rather be.
Maybe because you were so intellectually gifted, maybe that's why you had problems with your migraines. Your head.
I don't know.
That's saying,
it was like
hey,
pushing against my skull.
Hey, yo! Hello! McVie!
I don't know. We can all be brilliant in ways, and we all be stupid in ways, and that's part of the reason why we need each other.
Yes. Yeah, we sure do need it. We're interdependent. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember, God loves you, and so we're trying our best to love you.
We're trying our best to love you.
That's right.
Someday you might be like us.
No. Number one in humility, Rhett Palmer.
Hey, I resemble that.
God bless and have a great day.